Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final round of Miss Teacher 2025, where beauty meets brains and passion meets pedagogy. Tonight, our four amazing educators will prove that teaching is not just about chalk and talk, it's about heart, humor, and a little classroom magic. Let's meet our standing contestants. A big round of applause for our amazing contestants. In this round, our four talented contestants will watch a shared classroom situation and have 1 minute to analyze it. Please turn your attention to the screen and carefully watch the following classroom situation.
English class was starting. Ms. Alara smiled, holding a marker, and turned to her sunny classroom. She wrote a big, clear sentence on the whiteboard. "I have lived here for 5 years," Ms. Alara read aloud. Who can explain this sentence? What does it mean? Min didn't wait long. He stood up and said confidently, "It means from 5 years ago until right now. That person has been and is still living here, right?" Ms. Alara praised Min for giving the correct answer, saying he was exactly right. Then she turned to Hung, who was sitting in the first row, and gently asked if she could try and if she understood Min's answer. Hung looked down and quietly said she didn't understand because she wasn't good at English. Ms. Alara encouraged her not to be afraid, reminding her that learning can be challenging but mistakes are her best friends and help her learn. Then Min, sitting at the next table, turned to Hung with a friendly smile and said, "I make mistakes all the time. It's totally normal. Just try. It's okay." Hung took a deep breath. She looked straight up at Ms. Alara. "Does it mean she lived here for 5 years, until now?" "Yes. Exactly right." Ms. Alara cheered. "You see? When you're not afraid, you can learn." Min clapped loudly. Ms. Alara looked around the classroom. "This is the most important thing. Confidence opens the door for language to enter your mind. You are all wonderful learners."
That was indeed a realistic and thought-provoking classroom moment. Now, each contestant will have 60 seconds to analyze this situation. Let's begin with contestant number 1, Ms. Tu Phương. Your time starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to stand here today. As teachers, we all know that behind every shy student is a heart waiting to be encouraged. In the video, Hung feels nervous and insecure. She looks down and says, "I'm not good at English." This shows what Krashen calls a high affective filter. When students are anxious or afraid of mistakes, they can't truly absorb the language, even with good input. But then, the teacher's gentle encouragement and Ming's friendly support helped her relax and lower that filter. Once she felt safe, she gave the right answer with confidence. This moment proves that emotions directly affect language learning. A great teacher doesn't just teach English, they create a space where students feel brave enough to try, to fail, and to grow.
Thank you so much. Now, I would like to let Cẩm Ly share her ideas.
One key idea in Krashen's hypothesis is that the effective filter helps explain why students learn differently. Even in the same class, Min is confident and motivated, so his filter is low, but Hung feels anxious and unsure, so her filter is high. What changes things is peer support. Min's kind word, "It's okay to make mistakes," help her feel safer and more open to learning. As Krashen puts it, the inputs could strike deeper. This shows that both teacher and peer support are crucial to help all learners, not just the confident ones. We must create a classroom filled with trust, kindness, and encouragement.
That's great to hear. Now it's your turn. Fu Zhang.
Well, what impressed me in this situation is the way motivation plays a central role in language learning. Krashen emphasized that affective factors such as motivation, attitude, and self-confidence influence whether the filter is high or low. At first, Hung had a negative attitude and low self-confidence. She felt afraid of making mistakes, so her filter was very high. But then something changed when the teacher gently encouraged her and then told her it's okay to make mistakes. Her motivation increased. This shift lowered her affective filter. As Krashen suggested, when the filter is low and the input is comprehensible, it reaches the brain's language acquisition device, allowing real learning to happen. This example also shows that motivation is not fixed. Teachers can build it. Through positive feedback, emotional safety, and encouragement, teachers can transform students from being passive and silent into active participants. That's the key. Lowering the affective filter is not just through language input, but through emotional connection.
That's beautiful. Now go ahead, Jam. What do you think?
I would like to emphasize the teacher's role in lowering the affective filter. According to Krashen, teachers can't directly force students to acquire language, but they can create the right emotional environment for acquisition to happen. In the video, the teacher didn't pressure whom with strict correction. Instead, she smiled, gave gentle encouragement, and patiently waited for whom to try. This kind of response is very powerful when students feel respected and supported. Their anxiety naturally decreases. A low affective filter allows comprehensible input to be processed more effectively. That's why emotional support is as important as teaching grammar or vocabulary. Many language learners fail not because they don't receive enough input, but because their filter is too high. A teacher who understands affective variables will pay attention to students' emotions, build trust, and make mistakes acceptable in class. This is exactly what good language teaching is about.
What an inspiring discussion tonight. Our four contestants reminded us that a great teacher doesn't just teach knowledge, they build confidence and break down emotional barriers so students can truly grow. Four voices, one message. When we lower the affective filter, learning follows. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The winner of tonight's Miss Teacher is